Salam, mofos. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Doomsday. Ramadan Kareem. We're back, and with me again today is Johan. We've got a lot to go through today. We've got Shrek first looks. We've got some Clayface casting updates. We've got some Daredevil news. We've got some variety making up some crappy lists. We're going to go through it all and more today on Happy Doomsday. So I hope you are ready to talk movies and TV, Johan.
Of course, of course.
Of course. What else is there to do on a beautiful Sunday morning / nearly afternoon?
Films.
Exactly, bruv. Exactly. All right. Let's get it with the first topic of the day. All right. All right. So we've got our first look at Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler for DC Universe's HBO show, The Lanterns. All right. We've got Aaron Pierre here as Jon Stewart and Kyle Chandler as an old, grizzled Hal Jordan. This looks awesome. I've already sort of like made my piece about the Aaron Pierre casting. I've talked about it a couple times. I've had actually decent response back from my like problem with him being Jon Stewart. But I've kind of moved past it.
What's the problem?
My thing is all right, this is probably the last time I'll say this just because I want to like go in now with like pure enjoyment. But I feel like Jon Stewart should be a dark-skinned guy. It shouldn't be a light-skinned brother. The reason being, let me say this, right? I'm not the type of guy that's like the actors need to look exactly like my comic book character, or the actors need to look exactly like the way they were described in the book. Honestly, if it's believable, I'm with you. I don't care. But Jon Stewart is such an important character when it comes to like comic book history because he's the first dark-skinned character that just wasn't riddled with dark-skinned character traits and like stereotypical what dark-skinned people were in comic books. Like Jon Stewart was stoic. Jon Stewart was sort of militant, strategic, all the things that you would give like maybe a Cyclops or a Captain America, like the white quarterback. That's what Jon Stewart was. So the fact that we kind of didn't give it to someone dark skinned, where like usually we get sort of that like reckless rebel kind of thing, getting would have been a nice juxtaposition. Would have been nice to see as well. But anyways, I get it. We've had like lighter skinned iterations of Jon, so it's fine. And also Aaron Pierre is a good actor, so I'm really with it. Plus, this image is amazing. The team behind the HBO show is incredible. It's HBO, and Kyle Chandler is like my baby daddy. I love him. Friday Night Lights is literally my favorite show ever. So, Johan, you saw this image, bro. Tell me what you think. What are your thoughts coming into this show?
I think first of all, it's like a dream casting.
Aaron Pierre?
Yeah, it looks like this is a bad thing and a good thing. It looks like someone on Twitter has said like,
yeah, it feels like an Instagram.
Such a good Jon Stewart. But like he also is a good actor, so I don't know. I'm actually it's kind of weird that we've actually been given the fan actor, but I'm confident in it. And the first image looks good, bro. That looks good.
It does look good. I love the concept they're going for. So like they're doing. Have you seen True Detective?
Yeah.
So they're like trying to do a whole like True Detective thing, but like it's an extraterrestrial like case, but in like a small town on Earth. So they have the lanterns come in and like do that, and it's like the guy who wrote like it's Damien Lindelof, the guy who wrote Leftovers, Watchmen, and also like a bunch of other showrunners coming into it. Like it's Bob Kane's into it. Oh, bro, mate, it's Bob Kane, but like top tier showrunners behind it as well. I'm so down for it. I'm so ready. People were a bit like looked a bit sideways to like Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. I can't believe I just named Bob Kane as a showrunner for Lanterns. I'm fasting. Please forgive me. But what do you think of like the Hal Jordan casting? Because like people usually when they want a Hal Jordan, they want like, okay, give me my Chris Pine, you know what I mean? Face of a franchise. Like Hal Jordan is Coach Eric Taylor. Get that right.
Me personally, I would have liked Pedro Pascal as Hal Jordan. That's just me personally. I think it
Bro,
has balance
what are we
between.
gonna get? Pedro Pascal was Miss Doubtfire next, bro. Honestly, I'm so tired of this dude, bro. It
I
should have
get
been
it,
Oscar Isaac, anyways.
I get it, but like he shows that like I can't like Hal Jordan as Pedro would be the best casting in my opinion. But also I don't want to take away from Hal Jordan now. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe he might do a crazy performance. Like you said, he looks old. He looks like he's kind of washed up and chosen to be powerful. And if they're taking a true detective angle, then I guess they're trying to be more realistic, less
Yeah,
comic book quirky. So I guess it does make sense.
it's
But
on HBO.
yeah, but
You know what I mean?
it's just like you know what I'm saying. DC, if you guys ever want to make another Lantern film, Pedro Pascal is just he's right there.
Is this
Get
coming off of like The Last of Us, and you just saw that and you're like, yeah, I want more. Like, I want an older Hal Jordan as Pedro. Was that? Was that?
I can just see it. There's like some things you can just see. It's like Tom Holland is just like perfect for Spider-Man.
Bro,
And
for
Pedro
me,
Pascal is perfect
I'll
for
be
Venom.
honest. The perfect Hal Jordan, think about it, is Tom Cruise.
He's too nah. Tom
He's too
Cruise is
what?
too cool.
He's too
He's too cool.
cool. Hal Jordan
Yeah.
is super cool, bro.
Nah, Hal Jordan
Hal
is like
Jordan is an aviator, cuz.
Hal Jordan becomes cool. Tom
No,
Cruise
Hal Jordan,
is
that's the
cool.
problem. No. Hal has always been cool. That's why it was a surprise when he discovered the ring in itself as well. Because he was like, me?
Nah, not Tom Cruise, not Tom
He's
Cruise.
not Ryan Reynolds level, like quirky and funny, but
Mhm.
Hal Jordan has always been cool, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Pedro Pascal can play. But
I'm with the Pedro Pascal casting. I don't mind that. It's just
yeah.
his brother's in everything, bro.
Okay, but Tom Cruise is like the epitome of like that boy cool, bro. That white boy cool.
Exactly. That white boy, cool. Give it to me. Give it to me. But I'm all for Kyle Chandler because
Mhm.
I mean originally they wanted Josh Brolin. He turned it down.
Oh God, no.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
no, I
Yeah,
100% could have seen it.
I
My
can
thing
see
is
it, but
I don't know why. I'm convinced he's gonna be Batman. For some reason, I'm just convinced they're gonna do that.
I can see that. That's actually
I'm
not a wild
convinced.
take.
I'm
I can
convinced
genuinely
because
see that.
it's not going to be anybody everyone's mentioning the whole like Alan Richardson, Jensen Ackles, all those names. It's not going to be any of them. All right, I'm telling you now. James Gunn won't be like, yeah, that Instagram fan cast sounds good. It's just not. It's not going to happen. They're going for an older Batman. They're going for a bigger dude. He's been approached like he was supposed to, he was also like in the running for Batman, like when it was given to Affleck as well. He's got ties with Warner Brothers. He's cool with James Gunn. 100% this is gonna happen. I feel like he turned it down because it's like I'm waiting for Batman because this is my theory.
That actually be that's a very good idea. Josh Brolin as Batman.
That's my theory. I mean, he wouldn't be who I wanted, but like I'm 100% over.
Who would you want?
I love a Luke Evans. I would have loved the Luke Evans Batman. My top, but that's because it's realistic. My top is Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal would be perfect. Because I like my Batmans. Like I don't like juiced up, roided up guys being my Batman.
Okay.
I want a Michael Keaton, Robert Pattinson, where I'm like, yeah, you're a broken little boy. Do you know what I mean? I like seeing that.
Jake Gyllenhaal's too crazy.
Exactly. What do you mean? There's no too crazy. The dude is an orphan who goes in the middle of the night dressed up as a bat and beats people up, bro. Jake Gyllenhaal can do that perfectly,
Jake
and he can
Gyllenhaal
also
is
do the
more.
Playboy Bruce Wayne perfectly.
Nah, Jake Gyllenhaal's more like a hush. He's more like a villain. Jake Gyllenhaal has to be a Batman villain. There's no way you waste him on being Bruce Wayne. He has to be a villain.
Don't
That'd be
waste him
crazy.
on being Bruce Wayne. I hate that narrative that Bruce Wayne is not an interesting character. That
No, no,
Batman's not an interesting
no, no.
character.
When I say waste him, I mean like you're not doing Bruce Wayne justice by giving it to Jake Gyllenhaal. You'd give him more justice if you made him a villain. Imagine him as Hush.
He
That's
would
a
be a
scary
great Hush.
people.
He would be a great Hush. But I'm now starting to fall in love with the Kit Harington idea of Hush.
First. But Hush has to be like the only Hush that I'm willing to take is the Batman Arkham Hushes, where he's like he pretends to be Bruce Wayne. All this other Hush of the assassin, I ain't feeling it.
What do
When
you
it
mean,
comes,
bro? That's the original Hush, though, was him being an assassin, though.
nah. When
That
it
is
comes
that
to
is the
being Bruce
that's
Wayne,
Hush. Is Hush literally taking out people?
no. But listen, let's stop taking from the comics and let's see what Batman Arkham did. They
No,
saw
we
the
don't. We need to. I'm not saying it needs to be that, but you can't be like, oh, I don't accept anything that's like not the spin-off of the actual thing.
bruh. Man, give me Batman Arkham Knight Hush, bro.
Fair enough.
I even had to search it up again. That was crazy, bro.
That Arkham. Listen, I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for any. Just bring me Hush. They've announced the sequel to the comic the other day.
I've not read the first ones.
Have you not, bruv? Fam,
Like,
let me hook you up, bro. Next time you see me, I'll give you my compact Hush. Such a good read. And then you'll feel like a fool for saying what you just said. I promise you. All right, moving on to the next topic. Beautiful. Okay, we have a certain member of the Mystery Incorporated gang joining Hell's Kitchen. Shaggy is joining Daredevil Born Again Season 2. All right, this coming to us from Empire. Matthew Lillard to make MCU debut in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. It is a universal truth acknowledged that Matthew Lillard is one of the most endlessly fascinating and, if not, we're being honest, underrated character actors of this generation. Okay, this is more of a feature than an article, but what do you think, bro? What do you think of Matthew Lillard joining the cast of Daredevil? First of all, what are you into Daredevil? Have you seen the first Netflix show? Are you excited about the rebirth?
To be honest, when it comes to the Marvel TV shows, I have a lack of interest.
Okay.
But with Matthew, he does give that Marvel. Like, I'm surprised he's not already like a prominent Marvel like.
Bro, as soon as they were like, it's his MCU debut, I'm like, it's mad that they didn't think of him before this.
This is like
mad.
a long time coming. Very much
long time coming. And I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect because yes, you could have fit a Matthew Lillard in a Guardians of the Galaxy. You could have done that, but I want to see something different to Matthew Lillard. Like Matthew Lillard is a big part of a lot of people's like childhood, like automatically, whether it's Scream or what's the one with the makeover thing? What's the one called? Not She's the Man. What is it called? He's All That. What? She's All That. That's the one.
Oh, She's All That.
And then freaking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like the guy is terrific. And then he's so underrated as well. Such a character actor. Also, my love for him of like, he's got such a love for like playing Shaggy where he would do it like animated video games, all of that stuff just because he loves that character. That's so endearing to me as well. But then he comes back into his career with doing like something like Good Girls where he was really underrated and really fun in that as well. So I love Matthew Lillard coming back into Daredevil Season 2. I'm just excited that we've got Daredevil back. Bro, I highly recommend you watch Daredevil on it's now on Disney Plus. But that Netflix original run, bro, is especially if you're a Batman guy, bro, you would love it. You would love it. It's such Frank Miller vibes, bro. It's because obviously it's based off of the Frank Miller run on Daredevil. It's amazing. It's so gritty. It's so well written. The fight choreography in Daredevil is the best I've ever seen. I promise you, the best I've ever seen.
That's a lot.
Bro, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, maybe best up there. All right, best up there. Up there.
Have you seen him in Twin Peaks?
Have I watched Twin Peaks now?
He's in Twin Peaks and I've only just started season 3. And it's great to see like the Scream version of him back on the big screen. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because I don't know why after films like Scream, he didn't do that type of maniac role more often. Like, I'm trying to see that. Like, bro, that was great.
Yeah, he had that notion in the 90s of being like the eccentric, like out there, like he used his body a lot, like he was super hyper in his roles, all of that. I feel like it was just like that's what made him so good for Shaggy as well. And I feel like it's just him aging and also the type of movies that like lended itself to do that is not as like it's not really a thing anymore. Do you know what I mean? That kind of like I don't know, those quirky movies in the 90s don't really lend itself as much now. And those kind of performances definitely were like accustomed to those kind of films. But yeah, man, Matthew Lillard joining the MCU, bro. That's gonna be good. I'm just waiting, bro. Now I'm just waiting on Freddie Prinze Jr. to do live action Star Wars, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Have you ever seen Rebels?
The TV show.
Yeah.
Is it set in London?
Nah, it's a Star Wars show. Are you a Star Wars guy?
Oh, stop, bruh. As soon as after the films, I did not get into any TV shows. I was like, I'm
I don't
alright.
blame you. I don't blame you. Like,
It's
I don't blame you.
overwhelming. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's
It's a
like the
lot.
same
It's a
with
lot.
Marvel. They're doing a thing with TV shows. It's too much. Like the Infinity Saga was like enough. Like, why do I need to watch this show? This show? This show? Is it back in time? I need to watch the Loki show to like, come on, like, bro.
It's homework. It's definitely homework.
It's
Bro,
homework.
but like, I'm sorry. There's certain Marvel shows that I'll be like, bro, you should watch it.
Like what? Other than Daredevil.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Daredevil was created before the whole Disney Plus show thing. Anyways, it was like a Netflix show, and then got cancelled when there was like a shift over in power, and then now Disney are bringing it back. But like in terms of Disney Plus shows, I don't blame you for not watching many of them. I would say the first season of WandaVision is good. I would say Moon Knight is enjoyable. I enjoyed Hawkeye. It's not great, but I enjoyed Hawkeye. Loki is great. Loki is great. What else? That's really it, bro. That's really it, bro. Miss Marvel, I haven't seen. I'll be honest, Miss Marvel.
A lot of strings right there.
X-Men 97 though is fantastic.
Oh yeah, that don't count though. That don't count.
What do you mean it don't count, bro?
Really count. Like, yeah, it's Marvel TV show, but that's not like a Marvel.
Yeah, it's a separate thing, bro.
Separate.
And now the guy who created it is literally joined forces with Rob Liefeld, who created Deadpool, to try and take down Kevin Feige. Are you aware of this?
No.
So the guy who created X-Men 97 got fired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then not only did he get fired, when the show got nominated, like at the Golden Globes, he wasn't even invited.
Damn.
Bear in mind, he was like the head writer of the first season, showrunner, head writer of the second season. They fired him from doing that, but they're keeping his scripts, but they fired him. Basically, he had an OnlyFans. He was posting on his OnlyFans. He's a gay dude. But here's the thing, Marvel were like, that's not why we fired him. And they were like, if we tell you lot why we fired him, he would never work here again. We're just not gonna say it. And he was going off. Kevin Feige's a homophobe. Kevin Feige's racist. Blah 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 blah. And Rob, so that's Bo DeMaio. That's his thing. And then Rob Liefeld, the guy who created Deadpool, is like, when we're at the Deadpool Wolverine premiere, he didn't shake my hand. He didn't acknowledge me. And then when I went to the after party and I showed up with my family, they turned me away and they didn't let me in. And I'm like, bruh, I get it. You should have been invited to the after party, but like Rob Liefeld, the guy is a narcissist to the nth degree. Like he was trying to get Marvel to change it to the title of Deadpool and Wolverine to like, you know how like in Superman it's like Richard Donner's Superman.
Oh yeah,
that's what he wanted, bro. He wanted like Rob Liefeld. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Is mad. It's mad. So it's just that. Here's the thing. He's the creator. He should have been invited to that. But be a man and don't be vexed about not being invited to a party, bro.
What, a head showrunner had an OnlyFans?
Yeah, 100%. That's how you know these writers aren't getting paid, bro.
What the heck? What do you think? Like he's doing it for the love of the game, or like?
I think no. What do you mean the love of the game, bro? He needs money, cuz. I don't think anyone's that in love with the game, bro. He just needs money. Is that, and it's also like he's got the OnlyFans. That's one thing as well. But then he'll constantly like on his Instagram stories just post like Cyclops bending over and coughing. Do you know what I mean? Like mad stuff like that. Like, and you're just like, yeah, fair enough. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. But I think
there's no wonder Marvel are like.
But here's the thing: Marvel are like, he's like, that's why Marvel fired me, and Marvel are like, no, we kept you on in spite of that stuff. There's more stuff you did and like assaults you did while you were working with us that we don't want to divulge. That's the basics of this thing.
So what, Marvel are like on the side of we're trying to spare you.
Yeah, the rumor is that Marvel is like, oh, this is coming from Jeff Snyder, obviously. He's like, Marvel are like, they want to spare him.
Damn.
Yeah, basically.
That boy freaky.
But here's the thing, though: are they sparing him, or are they also sparing themselves to be like, maybe it is because of the OnlyFans and the wild social media presence, and they're just like, yo, it's that. But then surely he can just sue them for defamation if that's true. And the fact he hasn't.
I don't think that's wrong though. Like, especially Marvel, they have this whole like, they're not trying to showcase off certain things. Not that him being gay, but I mean the more over sexualized things. Like, they're not trying to show
but what I'm saying is, if they are like saying, listen, we're not firing him because of that. We're firing him because of like some stuff he's done while working with us and like his interaction with other people working with us, then if that's not true, he has every right to sue them.
Oh, well, then it's true because you haven't sued them.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like 100%. But anyways, yeah, Matthew Lillard, welcome to the MCU, bro. I'm intrigued to see who's going to play. I don't think it will be a superhero. I would see it being more like a journalist or, yeah. A superhero or a villain, maybe. I don't see it as a villain as well. I see him playing probably like a lawyer, maybe another lawyer.
Okay, I hear that. I see it.
That's my prediction.
I don't mind seeing him as a villain though.
I wouldn't mind seeing him as a villain as well, but I just don't think I don't see it for a Daredevil show. I don't see it, bro. And Daredevil season 2, another reason to watch it is to see John Barenthal as the Punisher, bro.
I did. I've seen screen grabs of that. That does look sick.
Bro, he's in the Daredevil show.
That's the meme. No.
Yeah. He's like that. I did it because I liked it, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's a scene in season 2 of Daredevil between like Daredevil's like tied up to, like on a roof to a like chimney basically, and like Frank Castle and him are talking, and they're talking about like their ideologies when it comes to like justice and all that stuff. It's probably one of the best written like pieces within superhero media I've ever seen, and acted as well, bro. It's incredible. It's so good, bro. It's so good. And then there's a fight. There's like a Punisher fight scene in season 2 that's insane, bro. Mate, you need to just watch it, bro, or at least like skim through it on like ×2 speed. It's so good.
I can't make any promises, but I'll give it a try.
Listen, okay. Are you the type of person where if you see something cool from a show or a movie, will it make you want to watch it or not want to watch it?
Nah, it's really
you'd want to experience it first time, innit? Okay, then bloody just give it a go.
All right. How long season 1?
13 episodes.
No, that's not bad.
13, yeah, they're all 13.
That's not bad.
And Kingpin, bro, are you Spider-Man guy?
Kingpin.
Yeah.
The massive fat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He cool.
Bro, and the guy who plays him is incredible.
I've seen screen grabs of that as well. He actually looks like that's a pretty damn good Kingpin
bro,
right there.
In Netflix, the thing is as well, they didn't even give him the bodysuit in Netflix. He was just big. He was immense in that show. Like, he was immense. All right, anyways, away from Daredevil, we've got something that basically broke the internet, bro. I don't know if you saw this beforehand, but we've got some first looks at Shrek 5. Not only that, we've also got confirmation that Zendaya is joining the cast as their daughter. Okay, so some massive changes in terms of what we're used to and what sort of we're used to them looking like. They're sort of more looking like maybe what the like Puss in Boots thing is going through. But I honestly believe, and I truly believe, that this is not the final look. I really believe that like they're doing what they did with like the whole Sonic thing. But I honestly believe that Sonic thing, again, when they changed it, remember when they released the first image, people got mad and they changed the look for the final film. I'm 100% certain this is not how it's going to look in the final film. This was just for this thing, and it's just to cause a stir, cause a reaction, and that in the final film, they're not stupid. They know how much people were like having a connection to that original Shrek, so and how they look. So I doubt they're going to switch it up. So I honestly feel like this is just a marketing thing. And here's the thing: if they do end up changing it, listen, things change. It's not that bad. Like, I don't care that much. But obviously I prefer the older look. But I honestly just don't even think they're changing it.
No, I don't think there's a problem with it. I think they should keep the same. I think it's calm. Like, it's new. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be new. It's like
people are mad that it just doesn't look exactly how it looked like in 2001.
But that's 2001.
I know.
It's more than 20 years since. I think it's good. I'm happy that Zendaya is she's booked herself in another franchise. I genuinely feel like she's going to be one of the most paid actresses because she's got the Dune franchise, Shrek franchise, Marvel franchise. She's doing
the new Nolan film.
Yeah, she's doing the most, but that'll be good. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I'm glad. It feels like we're talking about her every week, and I'm glad. Get her work. Get your work, girl. But yeah, also apparently that like some people on the internet have deciphered that like she's not even playing, because basically in one of the films when they showed their kids, that like they had two daughters and a son, and the daughter that Zendaya is playing, her eye color is only matching with the like son. So there are rumors that like she's playing like a transgender woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can people's eye color change over time though? No, innit? You have the exact same eyes you've always had, the same size, everything.
That's a weird. Sorry, that is not a weird move. That is a sensible move in 2025. But it's just interesting to put that in Shrek
It's a
5.
big move. It's a big move.
It's interesting.
It's a big move. I honestly, I just think then it's not a thing. I don't think it will be a thing. But if they do it, I wouldn't care. But I just feel like by doing that, you're actively like, it's like when Jordan was like, Republicans buy sneakers too. I'm like, bruh,
Yeah.
conservatives take their kids to the cinema as well.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess. Why not? Like, I don't know. I guess that's weird. It's an interesting like choose, especially for Shrek 5.
Looks
But
like they're doing it. So you don't have any minds or quarrels with the way they sort of they look.
no, I think it looks fine. I think I can't lie, I'm just very excited to watch it. I just want to hear Zendaya's voice.
Bro, I just want another Eddie Murphy cover of like a Smash Mouth song. I just want to hear Eddie Murphy sing again. Eddie Murphy is so like, bro. Have you seen like him coming? He came back as well for like SNL 50. Have you seen any of like SNL 50?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so it was good seeing him just like leaning back into like being funny is always good. It's always good for me. Right, he's probably made more money off animation than like live action.
You think?
Probably.
I think, bro, he was like top billed for like things like Coming to America and Beverly Hill Cops. He was top.
Yeah, but that's like early 80s, bro. That's like the
He was
80s.
still top, like, bro.
Yeah, but imagine the money he made doing the Shrek movies.
Well, Shrek 5 is interesting. I hope it's good. I can't wait to see it. And if that angle is true, I think it'll be interesting as well and it'll add depth. Because I wonder how Shrek is gonna like behave and all sorts. That'd be funny.
I bet you it's gonna be like him trying to adapt to new times.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
I remember people are getting mad at like the way that like in the little snippet they showed as well. It looks like they're like going through like something to do with like Photoshop or like a profile or something to do with like linked to social media kind of thing. And I'm like, people are mad that they've got like modern references in Shrek, and I'm like, are you crazy? Like literally, the whole point about Shrek was references. Like, am I crazy? Or
yeah, no, there was like was the Burger King as well? There was the police brutality thing. Like,
bro, yeah, literally, bro. That's the whole. It's like it literally was scattered throughout it. So like, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Got another TV story for you. This again, something that was probably not meant to come out, but again, Jeff Snyder out here doing the business. Peacock's Office follow-up casts Oscar Nunez. He'll reprise his role as Oscar Martinez in the new series. Oscar Nunez, who played accountant Oscar Martinez throughout The Office's run, will reprise his character in the Peacock series. Like its predecessor, the show is a mockumentary in which the documentary crew that filmed at Dunder Mifflin's Scranton branch for years takes on a new project, following the publisher and staff of a historic but struggling Midwestern newspaper. Okay. Johan, have you seen The Office?
I was gonna say, I can't lie, you're gonna have to carry for this one. I have never seen.
You've never seen The Office?
Never seen The Office.
Have you? Do you have any like 30-minute sitcom shows that you're into or like that you use to like as a palate cleanser sometimes? Because sometimes you want to watch something that like you switch off to. Like The Simpsons helps me fall asleep. Do you know what I mean? Like
there's never been a TV show that like I've truly been hooked on that like type of sitcom type of thing. Never. It's just been films, bro. Films is the comfort zone. I never watched. I think maybe the smallest one I can say is maybe Grey's Anatomy. Like I watched.
Can't see that coming, bro. To be honest, yeah, people were hooked on that show because I never got into it. Yeah, I never watched it, but I even remember, bro. My brother, I think that might be his favorite. My brother was so obsessed with that show.
It's very good.
Right, he would run to the bathroom. He wouldn't even wash his hands. Come back just so he can see what Sandra Oh and then man Meredith.
I get it. Grey's Anatomy is top five.
It's like I've never seen it, but I know too much about that show for someone who's not seen it.
No, it's amazing. Every single episode is low-key like and it's because it's such a profession that like you never really get.
You give off such Shonda like fan vibes, anyways. I so see that. I don't get why I'm surprised. You're such a Shonda lander.
But yeah, Office and all that, even like things like Community, I was never really.
Well, listen. We'll quickly go through it. But basically, The Office, they're doing a reboot, redoing it again, but with a newspaper. I'm guessing the fact that like basically Oscar was like the accountant on the original show, but by the end of the show he became like the mayor of the town, kind of ran for council or something political. So I'm guessing that's how they're going to link it into the newspaper. He's probably in some political scandal or interviewed or whatever the hell it might be, and they're going to bring him back. People are upset that like obviously The Office, even if you've not seen it, you're aware like it's probably the most, maybe behind Friends, Seinfeld is up there as like the most important and viewed sitcom of all time. It's not even a sitcom, but like a 30-minute funny show. So coming back to it, people were vexed, especially the fact that they're not even coming back to but like the fact that they're coming back to it with new characters and just that one tie, that's interesting to me. Like, give me something new. Domhnall Gleeson coming in, Junior, little man, and the girl from White Lotus season 2. That's what we know so far. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Rebooting stuff that I love doesn't hurt me. I'm like, I still got the original. I'm down to see what you got. If it's not for me, it's not for me.
I'm so against reboots.
Nah, bro, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Because if it's bad, it's not like it's gonna take away from like.
But you have to think of like.
I know the argument you're gonna make.
The next generation of people. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not what
need another back.
Go no, finish yours. I'll tell you what I thought you were gonna say.
For example, the next generation of people don't need to grow up on BS, bro. Like for example, they might watch Indiana Jones, The Dial of Time, and they may think
Dial
like,
of Destiny.
No,
but to be fair, that's how you know it was Boo Boo. It's just
Dial of Time. They might think that that's like Indiana Jones is that old guy and his daughter, and they probably will never ever watch the old one because there's no one next to them to be like, no, this was actually a reboot of. Same thing for all like, bro.
But if you're like, my thing is,
let classics be classics and make your own classic, bro.
Nah, but here's the thing: making another Indiana Jones movie was not the problem. The problem was making another Indiana Jones movie for $250 million. That was the problem. Like, bro, you're trying to appease, like trying to make stuff that was a thing in the 80s or a thing back in the day, and trying to be like, let's make this the new Star Wars. I'm like, bruh, nothing is gonna be like Star Wars.
To be fair, even though I use that as an example, I do like Destiny at time. I can't lie.
You don't even, bro. It's Dial of Destiny, bro. You can't like it that much.
No, but I do say that. That's one of the first films. That is the first film to ever make me cry in a cinema.
Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, facts.
What?
First film to ever make me cry. You know what it was? When I finished watching Kingdom of the Crystal Skull all those years ago. I remember as soon as I watched it as a kid, I went on YouTube, typed in for the next Indiana Jones. It said 2025. And I think it was right? Oh, no, it was 2024 or 2023 it came out?
24.
And I remember just thinking about that time, so I cried.
Yeah, so like, I just don't think, like, if you're going to make another Indiana Jones movie, sweet, but make it for the people that were Indiana Jones fans, make good, and then the other people will spill in. But, like, you can't be like, it's not 250 million. Let's try and make another big Indiana Jones movie that's gonna make $1 billion.
It's not about making it. It's just about the reboots. Bro, I'm just tired of reboots and nostalgia. But I blame Marvel. I blame Spider-Man.
Bro, don't do that. Listen,
ever since Spider-Man No Way Home,
we
saw Andrew Garfield and we saw bloody.
Bro, nostalgia has been a thing since
everyone's trying to do
humankind. You can't just say it's Marvel's fault.
Marvel's fault.
The movies have existed before 2008, bro. It's not Marvel's fault, bro.
Name a reboot before Marvel did their thing, which is genuinely terrible.
What?
Name a reboot.
Okay.
Before Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay.
Which is, like, honestly, just terrible.
Name a reboot that's not terrible.
No, that is terrible. Yeah, that's not terrible. Like that. Can you name one that is terrible?
That is terrible. That's not terrible. What's your question?
Can you name a reboot that is terrible that was made before like Marvel?
Yeah, a reboot that was terrible, made before Marvel.
Yeah, and it was terrible because of the whole nostalgia bait thing. Like it wasn't like maybe it was ambitious and it was terrible. That's fair, but as in like they tried to do like the
Tim
callback.
Burton's Planet of the Apes.
That's not terrible.
Yes, it is, bro. It was basically a rehash.
Planet of the Apes is not terrible. That was
You
good.
think Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes was a good movie?
Yes.
You're wilding, bro.
Okay,
like Psycho.
Yeah, but that's just stupid.
Okay, I'll name you another one. Wait, what? Give me a sec. I'll name you another one. A reboot before Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving me too much, bro. Ben-Hur.
All right, my point failed. Either way, you know this. All right, so like ever since Spider-Man, the way that people have gone about reboots has always been like this call back or let the shot linger on something that was nostalgic so we can all be like, oh, that was in the very first film. I think of Alien Romulus.
What I will say, I get what you're saying. I think Marvel have brought in the like leave space for applause. That's what I will tell you. That's what I'll give you.
So
That's what I'll give you. Marvel have like definitely been like, all right. It's like Captain America, and it's like it's just like wait for the people to finish clapping. Yeah. They did it in Spider-Man though as well. When like Andrew came off and he was like everyone, he was basically giving us all to be like.
But that's why I don't like it, because it's bringing TV show like. At this rate, just Marvel stop making films and make TV shows. Because clearly that's what you guys.
You're not even watching the TV shows.
Yeah, exactly. And I won't watch the.
Listen, just be like, I'm not for it. Things can exist that are not for you, and it's fine.
I have the ultimate opinion.
The buck stops and stop.
No one else can watch it.
All right, next topic. Moving on from The Office. Man, I did not take you for someone who's never seen The Office, bro. That's let me down massively. Probably should ask you that.
We forgot to do the David Lynch callback films.
Which one?
You promised me that we would do a David Lynch just like a callback on all his films.
When do you want to do it? You've never discussed it. You said you wanted to do it today.
Yeah.
Bro, you've never brought this up to me.
I have to remind you.
We'll have to do it, bro. We could do. Well, you know what? We do need to do something for like just like a whole. We need to do like not just a callback for one of us. We need to do something proper for like, I don't know, bro. Also, we need to talk about Gene Hackman before we get on to this next topic. Can we talk about Gene Hackman, and can we also talk about? I'm not gonna be a dickhead and not bring up her name and pronounce it wrong. Just give me a sec. Yeah, Michelle Trachtenberg. Okay. Do you like? I remember her basically like both of them passed away this week. Gene Hackman for me will always be Lex Luthor. That's what I'll always remember him as. That first Superman movie is one of the first like. I remember one of the first movies like I remember seeing that my like dad showed me, that and the original Batman as well. Where I was like, damn. And his Gene Hackman performance still holds up to this day. And in terms of like, bro, Michelle, Euro Trip, Harriet the Spy from back in the day when we were kids. She was so young as well. So yeah,
Isn't she Gossip Girls?
Huh?
She's in Gossip Girls, right?
Yeah, I think so. I've never seen Gossip Girl, but I think so.
I've never seen Gossip Girl.
Why did you sound so defensive when you said that? I've never seen Gossip Girl. I've never seen Gossip Girl. And there's like frosting on your lips. He's like, I ain't eating no cake. It's like Gossip Girl, 12 seasons and 13 episodes in, and the minute 67.
No, but for that the whole case of Gene Hackman's actually crazy. Like, especially now.
Crazy though. He wasn't a young man. It's
no, but as in like they're saying that now, like it's too much. There's now too much evidence to suggest that like it wasn't just a suicide. Like
yeah, it's sounding mad. It's something. This the more that comes out about it is crazy. It's a bit like the Matthew. What's it? Not Matthew. Yeah, Matthew Perry thing.
Similar. But even Gene Hackman, bro, like, I'm happy that he gave us a good selection of films. French Connection,
French Connection.
Unforgiven. I can't think of anything else right now. Night Muse. He's actually given us a lot of films and a lot of great performances. So I do rate it. And Unforgiven is crazy good. That's crazy good. Did that win an Oscar as well?
Yeah.
Did he win an Oscar for it?
I don't think if he won it, Unforgiven won Best Picture though.
Yeah, that's crazy. Gene Hackman, what a guy, man. Especially for the films of the 70s.
Yeah, nah, he's a legend, bro. He's a legend. He's a legend. Definitely a legend. But yeah, man. Also, Michelle Trachtenberg. Oh, I used to like I remember her in 17 Again as well. That was 17 Again, Euro Trip. She was in a bunch of stuff as well. Harriet Spy.
How did she pass away?
Huh?
How did she pass away?
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. She was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer as well. Oh my god.
It's like that meme where it says, "There's people passing away that has never passed away before.
Trust
People dying that have never died." It's genuinely true. Like people just dying.
What's the most like? Which one was the most? Like, how are you with like? Are there any celebrity deaths that actually made you be like, bruh, that actually like you that hit you?
There's only been two.
Okay.
Mac Miller and David Lynch. Those are the only two I've get. Oh, and Kobe, I guess.
Yeah. See, Kobe is an interesting one because I hated Kobe so much.
Damn.
So much. I'll tell you why though. I have a good reason.
Hmm?
I'm a Clippers guy.
Okay, first.
He was giving us hell.
That boy was whooping our ass.
hell, all the time. Hell. So I never liked Kobe. But then as soon as he retired, or as soon as he like, as soon as like Paul Gasol left and he stopped winning the championships and it was like dwindling down and he was like with Jalen and Nicky Young and all them guys.
Yeah.
And it was like his last season. That's when I was like, I could see the legend in that. And I was just like, okay, it's Kobe. But when he died, it was so surprising. It was just like, if one person was gonna like survive a helicopter crash, it would have been Kobe Bryant. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy though. Like I was playing basketball when that was happening, and then we stopped playing basketball, and we had like a Marvel moment of like Kobe would want us to play basketball.
That's mad. You're actually playing basketball.
Yeah, I was playing basketball when that happened. That's crazy.
Kobe would have wanted you to keep playing.
I think for Mac Miller's one, I forgot. But David,
I'm so glad you said Mac Miller as well. Cause same, bro. Mac Miller's one was a big one as well. Cause he's one of those artists as well where it's like you grow up with his music growing as well. Like you see the development from like early frat boy where like even in like I remember being in like year 7 where that was the thing, by the way. Frat boy rap music was Hoodie Allen, Chitty Bang, all them guys, yeah.
With the trick shop videos of cards.
Bro, they were running the thing. They were running it, and Mac Miller was the king of that. Yeah. And then like, and bro, some of the tracks still go off. Like Nike's on my feet. Those still go off, bro. And then that transition from like the kids, like all of that stuff, to the last couple albums he dropped with like Swimming and Circle. Insane, bro. Insane.
He passed away as
he'd been passed before Circle, but like Swimming, like was bro. Swimming came out the same day as Astroworld, bro. And the fact that it came out the same. Swimming came out the same day as Astroworld, bro. The fact that people were like giving Astroworld album of the year, and even before Mac died, no one was talking about Swimming.
Okay, but to be fair,
and he didn't even win album of the year. They invited his family to the thing, and they didn't even give it to him, bro.
To be fair, although I love Swing, Astroworld is very much like a time.
All right, I'm gonna say this really quick, and then we've got to move on because this is not a music thing. But Astroworld is boo boo. It's overrated piece of crap I've ever listened to in my life. Cause I'm not a big Travis guy. I'll be honest. I'll just be honest. He's not me. It's not for me. Not for me.
It's in a music podcast, like you said. So
as soon as bro, literally, should have heard that, bro. Straight to Swimming. My regrets looks just like texts I should have sent. Bro.
What about David Lynch though? Where were you when that happened?
With Mac?
No, David Lynch.
When David Lynch, I was at the house, bro.
Oh, did you not really care that much?
No, I cared, but I wouldn't say David Lynch. So for me, the biggest ones I would say is Mac Miller's up there. Kobe was up there just because of the shock of it all. But Robin Williams, 100%, and Carrie Fisher. Just because, especially with Carrie Fisher, yeah, it's like the amount of times I've seen Star Wars in my life. So the amount of times I've been in like face to face, technically not face to face, but like watching her, my eyes are taking her in. Yeah, my retinas are taking her in more than some of my own family members, bruv. For real, for the amount of times I've seen Star Wars, I've seen Carrie Fisher more than some of my own family. Not my immediate family, but my extended, 100%, bruv.
That's fair.
100%, bro. So Carrie Fisher and Robin Williams. Because like have you got like one of them movies where it's like you're like your family always like watch that movie? Do you know what I mean? It's one of those like movies you associate with watching with your family.
Is that Jumanji for you?
Nah, not Jumanji. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. And Dead Poet Society is like one of my favorites, bro. He's incredible, and he's also like he's comedically he's amazing, but then dramatically he's off the charts as well. So that was a big one as well. Five Dog was big.
Who?
Five Dog.
What's that?
Tribe Called Quest.
Oh, sorry. I was still thinking of films. I'm like,
film. Oh, that's what they called Denis Villeneuve. Like on the side, is Five Dog. That's his nickname.
Let's use that. Nah, but out of all them, bro, David Lynch hit the soul. I can't lie. That one hit the soul.
It's because I just I was like, I like David Lynch, but I'm not like, I think like if, bro, the day Scorsese dies, you're gonna have to check up on me. Ray Liotta. When Ray Liotta died, that I took that hard as well. I remember taking that really hard because the first of all was out of nowhere, and Goodfellas is so intrinsic to my being. First of all, I'm wearing a Goodfellas shirt. Look, wearing a Goodfellas shirt, bro. If it wasn't for that movie, I 100% wouldn't be pursuing what I'm pursuing. So I love that movie so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. Goodfellas.
No, you love Scorsese so much.
It's integral, bro. Goodfellas was the first. I remember seeing that movie as like, I don't know, how old was I when I watched Goodfellas? Maybe like 13? 12, 13? Bro, that was like, those movies for the first, those that everyone's got that movie where you watch it for the first time and you're like, I don't think I've ever seen a movie before. Do you know what I mean? Where you watch something and you're like, fuck me, bro.
Goodfellas is good. Goodfellas is good. I think
that's what Goodfellas was for me.
Do you not think Casino's better?
No. Not even close. I love Casino, don't get me wrong. Don Rickles is a legend, all right? With the breathing and the bullshit. Have you ever seen that video?
No, but Casino was more... Nah, I never get to that. But let me just go back to David Lynch, just a quick second. Because I think how you feel about Scorsese is how I feel about Lynch. Because David Lynch was one of those people that I genuinely, if I could meet anybody, any director, I would have went to go see David Lynch. Now, I used to think to myself, let's say if I make it by like 25, will I be able to meet him? And then one day I open my phone the next day and he's dead. I was like, what?
I know, bro. Wallahi, that's so sad, man. Wallahi, I feel for you, bro. We need to do like a proper David Lynch thing on this channel then. We need to like, you know what we should do? We should do like a commentary on one of his films.
What film?
Let's do one I haven't. I have. You've watched his whole discography, innit?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, let pick out something that I haven't seen.
Have you watched Mulholland Drive?
No. We'll do that.
No,
I haven't.
What Lynch film have you seen?
Is it Blue Valentine?
Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet. I've seen Blue Velvet.
You haven't seen Mulholland Drive?
What else have I seen? What other David Lynch? Rattle some off for me.
Wild at Heart, Lost Highway, Blue Velvet, Elephant Man. You might have seen Elephant Man.
I've seen Elephant Man.
Okay, Straight Story.
No.
The Old Dunes, which...
I've seen The Old Dunes.
Okay, yeah. And then Twin Peak Fire Walk With Me, which is his best film, in my opinion.
No. So I've seen Blue Velvet, I've seen The Dunes, and I've seen Elephant Man.
You're just scraping his, like...
I know. I haven't actually tucked in properly, bro. I only got the cream and the trap. Haven't got the jam and the cake yet.
Damn.
So let's do that. Let's do that. Are you down to do a
Okay, I'm
commentary?
down. I'm down.
All right,
But,
we'll do a commentary over one of his films. That'll be a nice little tribute, and it'll be like your closure. Do you know what I mean? It's like spreading his ashes for you. But bro, no, I fully feel you, bro. Do you have him? Do you remember your movie where you were like, where you were it hit you at a point where you felt like, oh, every single movie I watched up until this point, like for me, a movie back in the day was like Agent Cody Banks, which don't get me wrong, I still got love for Agent Cody Banks, yeah, but it's just like those pivotal movies. And then obviously once you start discovering and you get more like you start like your breath starts like sort of increasing and your bandwidth increases, you go film school and you learn more and all that stuff. But then you will always revert back to those movies. I don't care. That's everyone's trajectory. Everyone's trajectory is you end up going back to the same movies you loved before you watched the movie. All these movies. Yeah.
I think there's three.
Okay.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Which is a perfect movie, by the way.
That made me realize, right, this thing go deep. Inception. Although I've said many times, I refuse to watch Inception again because I feel like I'm gonna ruin the childlike perspective.
Don't. No, I am fully in support with that mentality. There are movies that I will refuse to watch again because I have the great thing with that, and I don't want to mess with it.
I don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it.
The third film, which has been, in my opinion, the best film ever since I watched it since a kid, is The Shining.
Is what?
The Shining.
Oh, The Shining. I thought you said Chinatown. I was like, what? Chinatown? Kurt Russell.
It's still a pull. That's a good pull though to say Chinatown.
But top three.
People say it's the best screenplay of all time. That's not a bad pull. It's Chinatown, Jake.
I wouldn't have seen it in your top three. I'll be honest.
No, but The Shining has stuck with me for like the second I watched it. I said, "Rah, I'm actually never gonna see a film better than this," and it's been true ever since.
Fair enough. And I love that. I love that. Don't mess your memories up with stuff, bro. Don't go back and ruin. Don't ruin watching movies by watching movies.
But to be fair, I can watch The Shining every single day, and that's all like it.
You know what's funny? I remember because I had this like, you know, when you just when I have something I need to write, I just needed to write it. Okay, so I have this like Sky High sequel script on my laptop. Do you remember Sky High?
Yeah.
So I went back to watch it because I needed to watch it for the script, basically. So I went back to watch it and I was like, please don't ruin this for me. Please don't ruin this for me. Bruh, that movie holds up and a half, cuz. I think I watched it was like a year and a half ago. That movie still holds up. Huh?
You saying it holds up?
100%, bro. But you gotta watch stuff with context.
I might need to go back and watch it then because that's an old, bro. That's like that's a kid.
Yeah, kid, bro. But obviously you gotta go in with your context, bro. I didn't press play on Sky High expecting to watch the Sopranos finale. Like, I know what I'm getting into. But even within that context, I can still be disappointed, which I was afraid of. Do you know what I mean? I can still be like, watch this and be like, I get no enjoyment from this now, and I don't get why I watched it as a kid. There are some things I watch and I'll be like, I get no enjoyment, but I get why I watched it as a kid. There are some things I get enjoyment now, and I get why I watched it as a kid. But there are some things that I still love as a kid and now. Sky High I don't love now. I get loads of enjoyment from and see why I loved it as a kid.
Oh. I don't think I have a kids film like that. I blame my stepdad because I was watching too many actions, 15s, you know what I mean, comedies.
Bro, so you watch all of the Batman animated series, bro.
I've not watched all of it.
Have you not?
Not all of it, no.
We need to do that one time, you know. Go through the whole, you need to go through the whole thing, and I need to.
I was quite literally watching films like Heat.
How old were you when you watched Heat?
But that's what I mean. As a kid, that's the film. I was watching 8 films like Alien, Heat. Maybe I watched the Other Guys. That was like a comedy. But I was watching the 80s RoboCop.
The Other Guys. I thought you don't like white people trying to be funny.
No, that's the only one I like. that's because I was a kid, so I like that. Like, I was connected to it.
Bro, the Other Guys have got so many. To this day, yeah, I will remember they're like, you come into this house, you get my wife's name right. It's Christina. It always tears me up, cuz it always tears me up. Nah, that movie. But the problem with the other guys is, this is my problem with that movie. I find it such a funny movie. It's so funny, okay? But the whole premise of the other guys is like, I get it, but I really do wish I was watching the other guys still. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, as in the actual like.
As in Sam Jackson and The Rock, bro. I want to see that movie, bro.
Nah, I hear it.
Like, I love the other guys. It's such a funny movie. It's
The
so
Rock is hilarious in that.
But like every time I think back of it, I just think of them two like falling from the sky with like Foo Fighters in the background. Sometimes.
Incredible film.
So wait, you don't find any other white comedy funny?
I was like, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like maybe if I grew up watching them, I would. But I never like.
Yeah, I think it's got to be the whole like I'm too young to be able to watch this. Da, da, da. Like, wait, how old were you when you watched Superman for the first time?
Superbad.
Yeah.
I never watched that as a kid. Like,
how old were you when you watched it for the first time?
Maybe like 2 years ago. Bro, when I literally say I was watching maybe films from the 80s. Yeah. Maybe I watched American Pie as a kid. I think I watched that way too young. Maybe that's my other white comedy.
Yeah, a lot of people watch. That's funny because like Superbad I watched way too young, but American Pie I only watched when I like got a bit older in life.
No, I can't like that was an awakening to say. That was like, whoa, this
shit.
Is a film.
This is what happens. This is what happens in movies sometimes.
And I'm like, this is what happens in high school. The heck, like, this is
and then you just get utterly disappointed.
Yeah, but yeah, I really was not.
What were you like? So what were you watching? Like Coming to America?
No, I watched Coming to America when I was older.
Okay.
I probably watched like maybe things like Rush Hour, Friday, like those type. I was watching more just black comedies as a kid.
Yeah, Rush Hour was classic. The Rush Hour was
when it came to any other film, it was always just the classics. Because my stepdad used to love the classics, so I'd always watch it with him. So I never got to experience those white comedies.
Nah, but that in itself is a whole different experience as well, bro. Like watching some of those. Like, what was the one where you felt like shit? I'm way too young to be watching this.
Oh, Alien for sure.
Alien.
For sure. I cried.
Huh?
I cried while watching it. That shit was scary.
You cried while you watched it, bro.
But young kids, that is very scary.
Bro, you know what used to scare the crap out of me? Like, scare the crap out of me. Yeah. Do you remember in the first Spider-Man movie when he was, like, transforming into, like... Bear in mind, I was, like, 3, like, when the first Spider-Man movie came out, right? Bro, when he was transforming into, like, the Green Goblin, he's like, like that? Because that used to scare the crap out of me, bro. Like, there's pictures of me, because we went to, like, Disney... We went to Florida, like, Disneyland, like maybe 2 years afterwards, like a year or two afterwards, bro, I was petrified of that nigga, bro. He was pulling up on me in Florida, bro. I felt like I couldn't escape him, bro. Wallahi, I felt like, yeah, this guy's actually following me, bro.
Bro, that reminds me, actually, I do have a kid's film, which I was scared of. You know X-Men?
Yeah.
Where the guy with the wings is cutting
when he's cutting it in the third one.
That, as a kid, was like,
really?
That's stitched into my brain. Like I think I can never.
Oh, like, that's how you know I'm a bit older than you, because I remember just because I was like 9 when the 3 came out. How old were you when X-Men 3 came out?
Maybe like 8, maybe 8, 7.
No, bro. Yeah. X-Men 3 came out in like 2007, bro.
Oh, when it came out.
Yeah.
When I watched it, I was mad young, maybe like 4 or something.
4.
I didn't experience any of that.
What's the first movie? I know we're on a tangent right now, but what's the first movie you saw in cinema?
Superman.
What? Brandon Routh's Superman?
Superman was the first.
Wait, which Superman though?
Let me get it up. Superman was definitely the first.
Superman Returns.
It might have been.
Oh, that's such a...
Okay. Yeah.
That's Superman not Returns. Bad first movie, you know, because there's not a lot of like scary stuff in that movie. Bro, Superman doesn't even throw a punch in that movie, if you think about it.
Yeah, Superman Returns was the first film I remember vividly
watching. No, is it Remember or the first one you went to, though?
No, it's the first one I went to.
Oh, it's just the first one you went to.
Superman Returns.
Yeah. Bro, first one I went to, first ever Harry Potter one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro, not a good idea. I don't think it was. Apparently, I was shooketh. I
I mean,
was
I
shooketh,
can't lie.
apparently. What?
I've never watched Harry Potter,
Have you not?
and I refuse to watch it.
Why refuse?
I refuse that, bro. I'm not watching Harry Potter. It's like I refuse to watch the Titanic because I didn't see a point in watching it.
You know what it is, though? I feel you. I tell you what, because like, I obviously the thing is again, you like, it's one of those things where like, if I hadn't grown up loving it, I don't know if because it gives off such white feminism, bruv. I know we said this about Gregor, but Harry Potter does as well, and it's like Harry Potter and what was the other one you said as well? Titanic.
Titanic.
Again, bro, it's you didn't even need to say it and you didn't put word on it, but it's the essence. The fact you grouped them together, it's that essence, and I know what you're on about.
Films
It's the long back.
You don't really need to see. You already know. Like,
Well, I feel you, bro, but Harry Potter is dope.
I ain't watching that.
Even though the black dude is called Kingsley Shacklebolt. Oh, JK, we need the name for a black dude. Kingsley. What about last name? Black people got last names? I don't know. Chains, Shackle, Bolts, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
We need the Indian name, Priti Patel. What about her sister, Party Patel? We need the Asian, Cho Chang. This woman had no creativity when she used up all her creativity for plot, and when it comes to like naming her character, she was like done.
What was your first Scorsese film
that I watched?
Mm-hmm.
Goodfellas.
Oh.
Goodfellas. My favorite Scorsese movie is Raging Bull, but like,
okay.
So like, here's the thing: Raging Bull is my favorite Scorsese movie, but Goodfellas is in my top 4 favorite movies. But Raging Bull is in. Does that make sense to you though?
Is it like how I say Back to the Future is my favorite film, but The Shining is the best film?
Kind of, yeah. A bit. It would be like if you were to say that like Back to the Future 1 is in your top 5 favorite movies, but your favorite Back to the Future movie is Back to the Future 3.
Damn. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's the. But
okay.
In terms of like, listen, like, if I was to define Shadi in 4 movies, just because of how integral Goodfellas is to
that
me,
makes sense. Like your letterbox 4 kind of.
Yeah, it would have to be there just because of how important it is. But Raging Bull had better performances, is a better made movie, and I think.
Yeah, okay. But
So,
what's Taxi Driver and all this?
Taxi Driver's a good number 3.
So what? It goes Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
But Taxi Driver needs to be up there. Taxi Driver is like one of the best. Taxi Driver is like
but
the
it's
best film.
Yeah, but that's like a very close, and that's a good 3 to be in. Do you know what I mean? It's not like.
So where's his later films?
I would go. We'll do this one day, but like I'll do this. I don't know. It's a good idea for a video, but I would go. Goodfellas, Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, Mean Streets.
Oh.
I love Mean Streets. I have
personal beef with Mean Streets. You know how racist that film is?
So racist. Bro. I remember as a kid, you know what's so funny? I remember watching it the first time, yeah, when I was like trying to go through all of like Scorsese stuff. I remember watching it and we're watching Mean Streets and like just Googling, is Martin Scorsese racist?
I think every ethnic child after watching that film has Googled that because, bro, that is not like this racism in film. That's just racially charged. Like,
yeah, but it's a good movie. Iconography in that movie is beautifully shot. It's beautifully shot, bro. Actually, okay. Here's the thing. I don't know. Would I put it above Wolf of Wall Street and The Departed? I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed. I'd even put Shutter Island above Mean Streets. What am I saying?
Yeah.
And Hugo. I'd put Hugo. I love Hugo. Yeah, I love Hugo. You cannot tell me otherwise. I love that movie.
That's how I know you're you know what? You're a true Scorsese fan.
You don't like Hugo?
You're a true Scorsese fan. I'll give you that.
Nah, bro, Hugo's a love. Bro, here's the thing, yeah. If Wes Anderson made that movie and slapped a filter on it, everyone would be like, "Oh, it's so good."
Yeah, because Wes Anderson.
If Sacha Baron Cohen was just framed in the center and he fucking put a filter on that shit, they'd be like, "Oh, it's so fucking good." It's actually such a lovely, lovely film. So lovely. So yeah, even though he had that Zionist prick in it. So yeah, I'll go Hugo's up there. Not up there, but I very much enjoyed Hugo. Silence is great as well. Gangs of New York. Okay, problem with Gangs of New York is Gangs of New York has like a bad rep now, but I only watched it when I was like a younger fellow. So I haven't rewatched it in a while.
No, it's actually awful. And you would think because it has Daniel Day-Lewis and Leo.
I remember Daniel Day-Lewis being amazing though.
Yeah, he's good, but like that's what I'm saying. You'd think like, yo, Daniel Day-Lewis paired with Leo, like this film's gonna be crazy. It's actually.
I remember Cameron Diaz's accent being bad though.
Yeah, it ain't.
Right, she was so miscast.
But I can't lie, I still think Scorsese's racist, bro.
He might as well be, bro. He might be, bro.
You know what I think it is as well?
Bro, but here's the thing, yeah. If you're gonna stop yourself from enjoying any piece of art, any piece of creation from a racist, we might as well stick ourselves inside the house and call it a day, bro.
No, but like at least like there's no. I think I always wanted to see just a black character in a Scorsese film. I just want to see how he.
What do you mean, bro? Anthony Anderson in The Departed, cuz. What are you talking about?
Really? Isn't Jack Nicholson's first line like certain nigger? Like
yeah, he's like niggas just want things handed to them. He's like niggas just want things handed to them.
Yeah, like what the heck?
But I'm not gonna deny it. He's probably got some.
And even Taxi Driver, which I think is one of America's best films. Like that's.
He didn't write Taxi Driver, by the way.
I know it's Paul Schrader, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's still one of the best films I've ever seen.
It's incredible.
Even that is so racially charged as well.
But the thing is, though,
and then this is Scorsese say it himself, like there's a nigger in that room. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, your fucking Lord and Savior is the same, but he just acts like he's cool with it, though.
No, Tarantino.
I'd rather, low-key, that annoys me more than that. Yeah.
You know what it is? Okay, you know what it is?
100%. I'd rather you be like,
no, but you know what it is?
Nigger up there.
You know
Like, yo, what's up, my nigger? Whatever.
No, because you know Tarantino, it doesn't.
He's not my cousin, bro. What do you mean I don't know Tarantino?
Because he's so expressive and he's so like, when that scene happens, it isn't as impactful as Martin Scorsese, film connoisseur, saying there's a dead nigger in that room. That's different. There's a difference.
That's your perception of them. You have to bear in mind, he was like in his 20s when he did that.
True. That's true.
So your perception of him has now been altered because you see the small little old man with the bushy eyebrows. And
to be fair, I think what Tarantino is to me...
You've always seen coked up Quentin. That's always been a thing.
But what Tarantino is to me now is what Goyard was to Tarantino. Like, I feel like, you know how Tarantino was so inspired, like Band Apart, all these films, and then when he grew older, yeah, he started to not kind of like Goyard anymore. I feel like that's happened to me, Loki. Like Tarantino has been such an inspiration, but now that like I feel like I've squeezed all the juice out of him.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
I'm not as like for him as I used to be.
Fair enough, but you still squeezed all that juice out, cuz.
Hey, and I still think he's better than Scorsese.
That's such an insane take, bro. Think about someone getting his juice squeezed out. Tarantino squeezed the living hell out of his juice.
What, you think he's washed?
No, I don't think he's washed, but he's definitely.
What time of Hollywood is his
he's
best
definitely film. In terms of what I mean by that is like because of his impact, his movies have had such an influence. When it becomes what made him great became. Same thing with Tarantino, where it's like what made them specific and unique kind of becomes dilute because everyone tries to copy it and does the same thing, and it alters, it impacts the thing. No, it's like Steph with threes.
But what makes Tarantino so unique is that you can't copy him. Yes, you can't. Like it's so obvious that you're trying to do it that you genuinely cannot copy a Tarantino film. It's impossible.
Yeah, I feel like it's obvious when people trying to copy.
Like that's what makes him so great.
And bro, all the things Tarantino did is literally like his like it's the result of inspirations also from Scorsese as well. Let's be real. Let's be real. Oh yeah, because the first person to ever have like gangsters talking about random stuff, bro. What are you on about, bro? What are you on about? What are you talking about? Cuz
I
you not
mean,
see
no
the
one in the
painting.
industry,
You not see the
no one in
painting
the
scene, bro. Scorsese's the genius, bro. The guy just stuck his mama in there, and he was like, "Yalla, mama, do it, معاهم, yalla, just do it." And they just, bro, the guy's a genius, bro. The guy's a genius. Anyway, got one last topic left. Well, that was a hell of a tangent, but I'm glad to have been doing it with you, my brother. Glad to go there with you. All right. Daniel Radcliffe as Clayface. We talked Clayface last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
All right, sweet. Daniel Radcliffe. There's a lot to dissect with this news with this news story. First up, Daniel Radcliffe as Clayface. We haven't considered him. We haven't talked to him, says James Gunn, amid casting rumors. This one is 100% false. All right. So basically, what had happened was, Jeff Snyder from the Snyder broke that Daniel Radcliffe is the person they're eyeing to play Clayface, which would kind of make sense on paper because Mike Flanagan, obviously, like the Watkins who's directed him in Woman in Black, so kind of it travels. And then James Gunn goes out and says, "This ain't true. 100% don't consider it. Never considered the guy. They brought up his name. I barfed in their face. I said, how dare you bring up Harry Potter in this name? The boy who should not be named, whatever." He was like, I knew he was like, he insulted his grandma. He was like, I didn't even consider him, which is so wild to me. Like, you shouldn't have said it like that. That's so, if I'm Daniel Radcliffe, I'm like, I'm never working with this cunt ever.
Yeah, that's horrible.
What? Yeah. We never considered him, which makes me think that it's true that he's got his, because Jeff Snyder is very much like, I don't know if you're aware of this dude. He's very much he works for Variety. Now he does his own stuff, but he's very much a scooper. Like he'll try and get he broke the RDJ stuff with the Doctor Doom. He's been breaking a lot of stuff since he's sort of like left, became like an outlaw in the industry a little bit. But my theory is that he's got people at DC that are telling him stuff. James Gunn's vexed about that, so hence the whole, we don't even consider it to try and make him look like more of a twat. My theory. I 100% think they went for him because they also talk about how they also looked at Kieran Culkin for the role of Clayface as well. So, and I'm sorry, if you're going for a Daniel Radcliffe, you're probably also looking at someone like a Kieran Culkin as well. They make it like it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? When there's smoke, there's fire. First of all, Yo, what do you think about the whole James Gunn coming out and talking about that stuff? What do you think about Daniel Radcliffe potentially playing Clayface? What do you think about Kieran Culkin maybe playing for Clayface?
James Gunn can do what he likes. I think it's mean. I think it's obviously like, if it isn't like a publicity type of thing and it genuinely isn't thinking of Daniel Radcliffe, then I think it's just a bit horrible. Like, I think directors already have like a bad stick for just kind of seeing actors as just employees, which I guess they are, but I mean, they don't give life to them. So just saying that and being public about it, it's just a bit like, oh man, like,
yeah, save that stuff for when we talk to each other, bro.
Yeah, like,
in it, when we want
behind the scenes gossip.
Don't shit on actors in public, bro. Do what we do and just shit on actors privately.
Innit? Like, just behind closed doors.
Just do it behind closed doors, bro.
They gossip like, James Gunn doesn't like to do it. Let it be like gossip.
No, and first of all, you'd be lucky because obviously I say that, but like it's James Gunn, it's DC, like, and I'm so gassed for anything they come out with. But like, why are we so quick to disrespect Daniel Radcliffe? Just because I get it, it's easy to make fun of him. He's Harry Potter, but the guy's got chops. The guy's a wicked actor.
Bucks.
It really is.
Where he has to escape the prison, right? In
the film, one where he was a skinhead.
No, is he? And he escapes the prison.
I'm more talking about like Swiss Army Man. He was so good in that. What's the one with the Weird Al biopic, mate?
Oh.
The Weird Al Yankovic biopic.
I'm not seen that one then.
He's so good in that. But like Daniel Radcliffe he's got chops, man. So he's my fan cast for Wolverine. So I'm I'd be down for him to play Clayface. But Kieran Culkin, that's exciting for me. I think that's really, really cool. I'd really, really be down for that. But yeah, what do you think, bro?
What for Clayface? I think
Yeah.
like the last episode, Clayface doesn't excite me. I think don't think that's anyone who needs to own standalone film. But since it is already, I think that Radcliffe is fine. I think because of who Clayface is, you can kind of get away with anyone. I feel like the film is kind of going to go in like a darker Hulk, with Edward Norton, where he was like thinking of stuff. I feel like
that's a good comparison.
So that's what I can see. I can see Daniel Radcliffe being kind of paranoid and turning into Clayface and not really.
I can 100% see that. And I think if you want Kieran Culkin, you better make the offer now. If you want him, make the offer now before he's an Oscar winner.
Honestly, I hear it.
All right. Last topic of the day. Really quickly, bro. Did you get a chance to check the varieties list?
No. I want to be surprised.
Don't worry. I'll rattle it off. I'll rattle off the top 10 for you.
Yeah, okay. You said that it was crazy, so I want to be surprised.
Bogus. Bear in mind, though, this is the stupidity of the formula itself. The format they've assessed is basically we're doing top 100 greatest TV performances of the 21st century. So if your show started airing in the year 2000, before the year 2000,
you don't count.
You don't count.
Okay.
So it has to have debuted 2000 or.
Damn, so that means there'll be no Twin Peaks.
No Twin Peaks. No, but there is because the revival.
That's not okay. Fair.
There is, but there's no Sopranos. So there's no James Gandolfini. Which, if you're gonna do this, I'm sorry, because the Sopranos, bro, the Sopranos was going on like till 2007. You could have still included him.
It's like making a greatest footballer list and then just not including half the footballers.
It makes no sense to me. Okay. All right. Did you read the list? Okay, don't look at the top 10, all right? Check. Number 10, Sandra. Oh, look, this is for you. Sandra Oh is Grey's Anatomy. Your girl. Your homie.
Gloria.
What?
Oh, okay. These are okay. I was gonna say.
And then Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul.
First.
Andre Braugher as Captain Raymond Holt in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Carrie Coon as Nora Durst from The Leftovers. That's awesome.
I've never watched Leftovers.
The Leftovers is amazing. It's one of the best shows in the past decades. But top 10 performance of, I don't know. I'm not mad at it, but it's high. This is what I'm mad at, yeah? Look at this shit right here, bro. Look what they did to my boy. Look what they did to him.
I think if you're not including Sopranos, then that has to be number one. I feel like it's not even an argument. Like it has to be.
It's not even a debate. And bro, don't get me wrong. I'm a big Julia Louis-Dreyfus fan. I think she's incredible. Veep is hilarious. She was really good in Veep, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Piss off. That's insane. That is insane. This is purely just for people to talk. And fair enough, we fed into it. Boom. But that is insane. Also, why is John Hamm not even in the top 5? Bro, is he even top 10? Fam. Look where Peter Dinklage is.
19.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah, this is a strange list.
Bro, this is variety as well. It's not even just like higher than his top 10 list from any guy. It's variety, bro.
I see Sydney Sweeney on number 30.
You're mad. You're crazy. That's how I know it's made from some really, 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 really messed up person, bro. How do you put? Oh, that's crazy to me. That is crazy.
Brian.
Carl Chandler at 27. So you're saying Alec Baldwin in 30 Rock was higher than? See, this list is annoying.
I'm even seeing Brian Henry from Atlanta, 35.
I'll take that.
No, that should be a lot higher. Like if you...
Bro, this talk about should be a lot higher. This one, yeah. Tati Maslany. Look. This is how you know it should be higher. Bro, have you noticed how everyone's when they're saying as somebody, it's just one geezer.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, look at her. This is how you know Orphan Black. She was amazing in it. Yeah, look at as
Yeah.
Sarah Manning, Alison Hendricks, Kasima Niaz, many more. Bro, there's like we don't even have the space to write the amount because basically the show is about this one human being that started getting cloned and she started realizing that there are a bunch of versions of herself.
Orphan Black, that sounds good. I can't lie. Oh.
And bro, when I tell you, each one of the performances she plays all of them, but each one of them is like you feel they're just different people, bro. Like they fully just feel like different, completely different humans. Like I've never seen someone place like multiple people at the same time do it as well as Tatiana. Maybe Eddie Murphy, as well as Tatiana Maslany did.
Hey, well, you might change your mind with Mickey 17.
Maybe, but bro, to put Alec Baldwin in 30 Rock above that, it's just crazy, bro. This is mad. This is crazy.
You need to make your own list.
Nah, bro.
Who else is there?
They're gonna put me down to. What do you want to see? What else?
I can't see if there's I forgot his name from The Walking Dead.
Oh, Stephen Yeun.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did put him in there. I don't know how low down.
And they put that boy deep. Hey, at least Kerry Washington's there.
Hey, Danny McBride is Kenny Powers, baby.
Oh, William Jackson, A Good Place.
Stephen Yeun. No, I'm pretty sure they put him in there, but
What? What? Why is Ben Linus so up there for
who?
Lost?
Have you seen Lost?
Yeah, and I was very disappointed.
It's not for Lost, it's for Industry.
No. If you 61.
Oh. Oh.
Rami Malek only got 73 for Mr. Robot. That's another great performance.
That's mad, bro. He should be higher than that.
Damn.
Rami Malek, no human being, bro. This is how he was so good in Mr. Robot. When he was announced as Freddie Mercury, everyone was so shocked. They were like, "What? Him?" Penn Bagley made the list from you.
Oh, well, there's Stephen Young for Beef, which is also very good as well.
Oh yeah, and they said you can't get two. So if the fact they got him on Beef, that means they're not doing Walking Dead.
Oh, there's Carl from Twin Peaks Return. That's an ass list, I can't lie.
This is so ass, bro. It's so ass.
Well, people don't tell me people are on board with it.
Nah, nobody is.
Okay, good.
Nobody is. Especially just the fact that this guy is five. Even one is low-key disrespectful, bro.
What, 0? You're gonna
Yes, bro. It should be the title of this video, of this article. It should be like 0 and then 2.
Bryan Cranston 5 is crazy. I wonder what is like his. Because I've not
Lisa
seen.
Kudrow, cuz. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
It's because I've not seen the comeback or Veep, so
I
I
don't
can't
need to. Wallah, I don't even know what it's about. I haven't seen a single freaking frame. I don't need to, bro. That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen Breaking Bad. That's all I need to see, bro. Bro, you know Anthony Hopkins wrote this nigga a letter saying that it was the best performance he's ever seen in his life.
I've seen that.
Anthony Hopkins, bro.
What is the best performance you've seen?
I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good question. The first thing that comes to my mind is Daniel Day-Lewis, There Will Be Blood.
That's a good pick.
That's the first thing that pops into my mind. Maybe also De Niro's Raging Bull. But those are the two that come to mind straight away. What about you?
I think either from Twin Peaks or Naomi Watts. I forgot her name from Twin Peaks. What's her name? Is it Sharon?
Sharon Stone.
No. Cheryl Lee. That's probably the best
Lee.
I've seen. Even Naomi Watts or Cheryl Lee, and they're both David Lynch films. I think it's the best performance I've ever seen. Like it actually, it drains you emotionally because of the performance. Like obviously it's a good story, but the performance itself drains you. Like it sucks the life
How
out.
long did it take you to watch Twin Peaks?
Maybe like 2 weeks, maybe.
Might need to get
As
it
in,
as well.
as in the
Is that a good watch? Is it a good watch? Here's the thing though. Bear in mind, I'm fasting.
It's a very good watch. The Return, however, if you're not like a David Lynch super fan, you may think it ass. But the first two seasons are very good, very very good.
That's fine. I wasn't really bothered about The Return. I was gonna like I was just thinking about this the first hurdle right now, to be honest. But bear in mind, yeah, like is it one of them shows where I need to be very much ticked on because I'm not.
Oh no,
I ain't on
no,
water.
no.
I ain't on food. I just need something I can watch and enjoy.
No, it's chill. It's very like campy as well. It's funny. Like
Cool.
it's chill.
Cool. All right, I'll give it a watch. I'll give it a watch this month then. All right. You got anything else you want to rattle off?
Damien Chazelle's the best director of all time.
David Lynch.
Damien Chazelle.
Nah.
It's only because recently I've been reading about Hollywood in the 1920s.
I love reading about that shit, bro. I love that part
so
of
interesting
that
right
part of history is beautiful. If
Which
I
is why
was,
I'm
bro,
yeah.
I would love to have like lived that for a bit. Obviously, like,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know about that, but no,
They would have forced me to play trumpet, bro. What did they do again? Did they put makeup on them, like charcoal makeup?
Face on them to make them darker,
like darker. Like my nigga, we're good, bro. we gonna be all right. But yeah, I Damien Chazelle, bro. Here's the thing with Damien Chazelle. Whatever he makes, yeah, it will be hard to top the feeling of watching Whiplash for the first time.
For me, Babylon did that, but first. I also think that his criticism is he's too squeaky clean.
Babylon was not squeaky clean.
It's attempting to be squeaky clean. It's so like, how do I explain this? It's so like Spielberg. It's too clean. Like for example, if Scorsese was to make Babylon, we're seeing more
doing coke off of Tobey Maguire's left toe.
Yeah, we're seeing dirt, grit, we're seeing blood, we're seeing like he's gonna at least push things, whereas Damien Chazelle's more like, I have this crazy story and I know how to film it.
I'm gonna package it as beautiful as possible to you.
Yeah, like he's like a proper film study student. That's a student right there.
Yeah,
Whiplash is such a film studies.
See it in La La Land all over it.
Yeah, like it's just a film study, like 101. Like your film studies teacher is telling you this is how to make a film and this is how to make a screenplay type of thing. There's not really. Speaking
of Tobey Maguire, have you seen those pictures of like him and they're like gambling with like Timothée Chalamet at the like freaking SAG-AFTRAs?
No,
bro. So do you know the whole like gambling thing with Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
So like the fact that like the dude is like about that life, bro. You see Molly's Game, innit?
Yeah, I have.
So Michael Cera is playing Tobey Maguire.
Is that like confirmed who it was?
Bruh. It's like 99% confirmed that it's Tobey Maguire.
Boy was pimping.
But like, yeah. So, and then they saw him play with like gambling with Tobey. I was like, bruh, this nigga's it owes him the Oscar he's gonna win next week. He's betting.
How do you feel about Timothée Chalamet's speech?
I loved it.
Him saying he wants to be one of the greats.
Yeah, bro. Let him do that. I think he might look back in 20 years and be like, I wish I didn't say that. But if that's how you feel in the moment, freaking say it, man. Say it. I love the fact that also it's like, it's no longer cool to be nonchalant about things. Like, do you remember it was like cool to be like, not care about things?
To be honest, I still think that is the preferred way to be
but I think it's cool to care and try hard. I really do.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think he will be one of the greatest?
Yeah. If he continues this trajectory, 100%, bro.
Marlon Brando, because he said he wants to be with the Marlon Brandos, the the Daniel Day-Lewis's, Viola Davis. You think?
Yeah. You don't think if he keeps his trajectory, he could be there?
For me personally, I'm just waiting on that performance. Once I see that performance from him,
bear in mind this brother's still in his 20s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I already think he's clear. Like in his class now, he's clear. He's far clear.
Oh yeah, clear.
For him to be like a Marlon Brando thing, I just need to see like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He needs to keep the trajectory going.
Yeah, honestly, but he's great. His
potential. He's already cleared Leo's. What Leo's? Actually, I don't know. That's not true. 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 I take it back. I take it back. I didn't even finish the sentence because I took it back. Okay, because Leo has been doing it since he was a baby. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took it back.
Don't forget about.
Took it back.
Chill now.
I took it back. Yeah. Okay, I took it back. But you can't. He gives off such Leo vibes.
Oh, of course.
Such Leo vibes. He makes right decisions. He picks well. He picks well. He works with the right people at the right time. Yeah, he seems like he's got his head screwed on right.
I just wish that Scorsese already did that little advert with him. But I just wish Scorsese tried to like maybe get something out of him. You know what I mean? Like just get.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't gone there. You know, I think Leo might be a bit butthurt. Like, you trying to replace me already?
Well, I feel like
God's changing. It's like that's how De Niro must have felt. Damn, bro.
I feel like Scorsese's he's getting too old now for me to like have that.
He's not gonna do another one. Nah, he won't do another one with someone.
Sadly.
Nah. Timothy Chalamet's just got to find his own Scorsese.
Facts.
I think that might be Denis. It's not a bad person to hitch your wagon with too. I mean, Denis loves working with Jake Gyllenhaal as well. Surprised Jake Gyllenhaal didn't even pop up in Dune. To be fair, it would have been weird if he wasn't Dune, but like he was in literally every other Denis movie up until that.
Denis
I thought actually he wasn't. Arrival and Blade.
Denis is too, in my opinion, he's not. Nah, I can't say that because I'm thinking of Prisoners. Prisoners is very like actor heavy, but other than Prisoners,
Enemy. So is Arrival.
I don't know. I feel like
bro. All his movies are actor heavy, just because like they're not overtly dialogue heavy.
His movies are like that's what I mean. His movies
they're not
like
dialogue heavy, but they are so actor heavy.
But I don't see anyone. Before I say this, has anyone won a best actor from a Denis film?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy I say this. I don't think anyone will win a best actors in any category from being in any of Denis's films because he doesn't. He's never gonna give you a Raging Bull. He's gonna give you he'd give you a 2001 Space Odyssey before he gives you a Raging Bull. If that makes sense. Like he's gonna
get what you're saying, but I don't know, man. He got that general performance in Prisoners is mad.
I say Hugh Jackman was better, but yeah.
And Hugh Jackman. Oh yeah, and Hugh Jackman as well.
I don't know. Maybe Damien Chazelle will be that. He's inspired by.
He's a girl if this nigga's dick, bro.
Bro,
I'm joking. Nah, I like Damien Chazelle. But you know who, like, when I think like actors that are just gonna be like our De Niro, our thing, my mind automatically goes to Jesse Plemons.
No, he's crazy.
He's so good.
He's I forgot his name. He reminds me of rest in peace, Philip Hoffman.
I see that.
He reminds me of that. Like I feel like it's like a rebirth. Like they're so good. It's crazy.
So good, man. He is so good.
Is it Civil War? He has like 5 minutes.
Bro,
those 5 minutes are crazy.
He's incredible, bro. Everything what was the movie? Oh, you probably wouldn't have seen it because you don't like white people. But the movie. I'm joking. But it's a white comedy. Sorry, the movie Game Night, I think it was called.
Yeah, I've not seen it. You're right.
Yeah, but he's got like he's not in it long, but when he's in it, he's so good. He's amazing in Breaking Bad. He's obviously he's got a season of Fargo. He's so good in it, bruv.
Killers of the Flower Moon. He's good in that.
Huh? Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah, he's good in that as well.
What murders that go around?
Bro, what? Huh?
When he knocks on the door, says, "I'm here about those murders."
Yeah. Nah, he was good in that, but it wasn't in it long, and it took so long for him to show up as well.
Yeah, that's one drag.
It was a long ass movie. That was a long ass movie. But nah, bro, even remember, bro, he was in Like Mike back in the day. Do you remember that movie?
No.
Nah, he might be a bit too young. Bow Wow, when he got Michael Jordan's shoes, started balling like Mike and joined the NBA with Morris Chestnut.
You know what my version of that is?
What?
The white kid with KD.
The white kid with KD.
Yeah, and he turns to KD for the week. That's my version of what you're saying
That's
right
a
now.
movie?
Yeah, a white kid turns to
Bro, could you imagine how that would be so dead, bro? If I turned into ashy ass KD. Bro, what
like,
you mean, bro? I'd be so disappointed. I'd be like, cuz I need some Vaseline, bro. Give me some Vaseline so I can continue this life.
yeah, Thunderstruck. That's what's called,
Nah, I've never
Thunderstruck.
seen it, bro. You've never seen Like Mike?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's my trade. That's like you've never seen. Like, I've never seen Like Mike. You've never seen Thunderstruck. I feel like it's the exact
Yeah,
same.
but it's not the same, bro. Like Mike had like
I
Morris
promise you, I
Chestnut.
feel like
Like Mike had Eugene Levy. Like Mike had Bow Wow,
oh wow,
Kevin Durant. But
yeah,
Bow Wow when it was like young
big,
Bow Wow,
yeah. Cabal
singing,
when
rapping Bow Wow. Who else is in? Who's the dude from Jackie Brown as well? What's the dude from Jackie Brown called? He died
what
recently.
guy?
He was like her handler, like the white guy she trusted the most in that movie.
Oh yeah, man. Tough.
He played the coach. He played the coach. Oh, bro, freaking! You know who played the villain in Like Mike? Crispin Glover. He scared the crap out of me as a kid, bro.
Mike. Oh, I've not seen it, but I'm aware.
Crispin Glover. Back to the Future mode, bro. The lighting they did with his little, he's got a messed up nose in it,
Yeah.
and then they did that lighting, and like it was like the championship game, and he was trying to stop him for the championship game. He was like in the like parking lot, and they lit his nose so like scary, like so scary. The way they did that shot, little old me was like, get him.
I might have to watch this. I might have to watch that after this.
Maybe. Go for it. Go for it. All right. That was another episode of Happy Doomsday. All right. Check out Yohane on Instagram if you haven't. Make sure you watch some other videos on here. We've got some nice editorials, some other news that we're bringing through. I have to get back to chopping this up and putting them as short of form content. My problem is my laptop's broke, so I'm using my mum's, and it's impossible to download any editing software on this because it's so freaking old. So yeah, once I get my laptop back, I'll be able to chop up last week's episode, this week's episode, get some clips out there because that's the main pull. It's annoying because I love doing long form content and just lumping 2 hours on there, but the main pull for people is usually like
Clips.
90-second clip of like a 2 hour conversation that I want to be the product. Do you know what I mean?
I've said some crazy takes.
Oh yeah, I've got so many clips from this week and next week and last week. TikTok's gonna love you.
Oh God.
TikTok's gonna love you now, but to be fair, I'll throw myself under the bus with the Greta Gerwig stuff as well. White women do come for me, bro. The biggest two things that came for me, the biggest was that I've been doing this has been saying that Miles Morales needs to be introduced into the MCU at some point.
People came for you for that.
Yeah, on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts is dangerous, bro. Dangerous.
Oh.
I was like, because it was just when they announced that Tom Holland re-signed his deal, and I was just like, great. That's fine. I just don't want him to be like the star of the next three. Make him the star of the fourth and the fifth. Fine. Start introducing Miles. Keep him in all three of them. But start introducing. That's what I was saying. And then people are like, "Oh, of course the black dude wants the black Spider-Man."
He's racist,
So, yeah.
bro. What the hell?
Yeah. So there was that one, and then what was the? It was the. Oh yeah. So basically, I said that like it was something to do with Anne Hathaway and like saying she didn't have a back or whatever, something like that. And that also was not a
Bro, you know Anna Hathaway has fans.
fans.
Fans though, like
Fans.
she has
And the Menendez brothers. I called them serial killers and I got shit for that as well. I didn't know though. I was only referring to them in like the sense of we should stop watching Ryan Murphy and funding Ryan Murphy. And then everyone was like, but they weren't really serial killers. I'm like, bro, I didn't know that shit, bro. I didn't know that.
No, Anna Hathaway, good. I like Anna Hathaway. Anna Hathaway is one of my.
I like Anne Hathaway. I just said she has no arse. That's literally all I said, bro.
Why?
Bro, I was just talking about Catwoman. I don't know. It came up, bro. It came up. I came up. I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself, cuz.
I can't wait to see the comments. I can't wait to see the thoughts, the think pieces.
Nah. What else? What else was the last? It was the Oh yeah, the Silver Surfer, because they recast her as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, so get over it. If you think this is a big deal, you're an idiot. And then on Instagram, that one was on the Instagram. Went, I love. What the fuck are you on about, bro? Just because I think it's not being, I'm not being sexist just because I don't like. I'm like, bro, the only reason you don't like this is because you're a sexist, bro. The only reason. It's Silver Surfer, cuz it's the most like non-autonomous like figure in the world. And also, they've been female Silver Surfers in the comics, and they're doing that version, and they're still gonna do the other version at some point. Don't worry, Lakeith gonna be that. Don't worry.
I think a female Silver Surfer is perfect, bro.
Isn't it? Trust me, bro. Aluminium titties. All right, sweet.